Going to pot. He advises countries around the world on investments, this guy right here. Now left-wing billionaire George Soros spending some of his money on the battle to legalize marijuana in California. Can he buy America's way to legalizing pot? That's the question right now. Joining us from the San Francisco area is Bishop Ron Allen of the Greater Solomon Temple Community Church in Sacramento. He is the head of the International Faith-Based Coalition. Good morning to you, Bishop.
Good morning. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing okay. We've talked before about George Soros, this particular guy, but he also heads up the Drug Policy Alliance. And that is an organization that has aligned itself with the NAACP, and they are pro-pot, and that is bugging you. Not only is it bugging me, but the pastors and the faith base and the black community were stunned. We want to make it perfectly clear that the state conference of the NAACP do not speak for the Afro-American people when it comes to legalizing pot, especially when they're in cahoots with the Drug Policy Alliance. Well, in addition to Drug Policy Alliance, he's also the founder of the Open Society Institute, and that's all about legalizing drugs. I think one of their objectives, getting away from punitive approach to international drug policy, keep users out of jail, expand access to treatment, stuff like that. But Bishop, you say that if pot is legalized in California, this is going to be very bad for the black community. Well, of course, everyone knows that the #1 devastation in a black community, the hub of the crime and the murder and the burglaries, right, and the reason why our black students are dropping out of school, the hub of that is drugs. And we expect our civil rights leaders to clearly understand that you cannot open the door to our black communities and allow drug dealers, drug pushers, such as George Soros and the Drug Policy Alliance to come in and to spread their poison. So you're calling George Soros you're calling him a pusher of the drugs because he wants that in there. But why did the NAACP align themselves with this Drug Policy Alliance? Well, if Soros is a financier, go figure. I mean, that's just common sense. Well, listen, I want you to make it perfectly clear that the future and the souls of our youth are not for sale. Neither are the black votes, especially to Drug Policy Alliance, the very thing that has caused devastation in the black community. We are stunned by Alice Huffman and the state conference of the NAACP. Absolutely horrified by this decision. Well, and we're glad that you are bringing it to our attention today. Bishop Ron Allen from the Greater Solomon Community Church, Temple Community Church, we thank you very much for joining us today from out in San Francisco. Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. All right.